the man unexpectedly discovered something surprising. When the shrine faced permanent closure due to having no successor, the caretaker's granddaughters panicked instantly. They once disliked Yuryu in every possible way, but now they actively sought him out, even insisting on marrying him. The first to approach him was Asahi, the youngest of the three sisters. She immediately opened her coat upon seeing him, causing Yuryu to cover his eyes in embarrassment. But underneath, Asahi was actually wearing sportswear. She invited him to go running with her. Yuryu didn't refuse. During their run, he learned that Asahi was known as the princess running through the dawn, because of her love for running. But what Yuryu never expected was that she could run 30 kilometers without even panting. When the two returned to the shrine, Yuryu noticed the bathroom door was open. He intended to go wash up, but walked in on Asahi changing into a yukata. Acting calm, she claimed she just preferred open spaces. Exhausted, Yuryu slept straight through the night until 5 a.m. But when he opened his eyes, he found Asahi lying next to him. She claimed she wanted to continue the matchmaking process, but in reality, she wanted Yuryu to help her find a spare pair of shoes in the storage room. The two walked into the storage room using a flashlight, but then Asahi joked, wondering whether something indescribable might happen if a man and a beautiful girl were locked in a room together. Unexpectedly, a strong gust of wind blew into the storage room, slamming the old door shut and locking it automatically. Neither of them had their phones, and rescue would take at least 2 hours. While waiting, Yuryu realized Asahi seemed to have severe claustrophobia. Only then did he understand why she left the bathroom door open, and insisted on bringing him along. Sensing Yuryu's stare, Asahi pretended to be tough, insisting she wasn't afraid because she was an adult. Yuryu didn't buy it. He told her to hug his back, so she would feel safer. Then Yuryu used a pair of scissors to pry open the wooden window. By sunrise, his hands were covered in scrapes. Seeing how far Yuryu went for her, Asahi developed real feelings for him. She apologized for her earlier rudeness, but Yuryu patted her head and said he didn't mind. Soon, it was Yuna's turn, the second sister. The moment they met, Yuryu froze. Her overly deliberate outfit made him extremely uncomfortable. While they walked through the garden, a cat suddenly jumped out of the bushes. Although Yuna clearly loved it, she forced herself to push the cat away in order to maintain her persona. Yuryu couldn't help but ask what was going on, but Yuna suddenly tackled him, attempting to force the relationship forward. Yuryu refused immediately. He knew she didn't actually like him. Later, he learned the reason from Asahi. Yuna did it so the shrine would have a successor, and also to prevent Yuryu from going after the other sisters, so she chose to sacrifice herself. Yuryu was speechless. He took Yuna to a cat cafe. Surrounded by cats, Yuna finally dropped her act. After some encouraging words from Yuryu, she finally relaxed. Before they parted, she thanked him and said she had a great time. Finally, it was Yuru's turn, the eldest sister, but she never showed up. When Yuryu went to her room to check, she was already gone, and she didn't even bring her phone. Fortunately, based on a painting in her room, Yuryu guessed she was at the Doi shrine. He successfully found Yoru, but she seemed like a completely different person. Her former sweet and airhead demeanor was gone. Now she acted mature, and even teased Yuryu from time to time. Confused, Yuryu accompanied her for the entire day. That night, to show her appreciation, Yoru gave him a protective charm. On their way back, Yoru suddenly asked if he had decided which sister he planned to marry. Yuryu didn't answer, but he felt enormous pressure coming from Yoru. As he stepped back, his foot slipped, and he almost fell down the stairs.